I work on the buyer team and am responsible for making sure that our customers have the best experience possible on Bonagora. So I'll be available to answer any of your questions during the webinar or by email. I know we have quite a few vendors and representatives joining us today, so I want to welcome you as well and let you know that this information will still be relevant for you. I think it's important to understand the experience of your buyers and how they're getting use out of Bonagora, so it's good that you're here. If you want to ask a question during the webinar, just enter it into the chat box on the right, and we'll have a Q&A session at the end. We'll be going over what Bonagora is and how it can help your business, and then I'll be walking you through our marketplace, all the icons we use, and how to shop on our platform. We have a lot to cover today, so let's get started. Let's begin by answering the question, what is the Bonagora Marketplace? Where did it come from, and how it can help your buying process? So, as you know, the home and living industry is like the good old days, where everything is offline, meaning there's low operational efficiency, with all the cumbersome paperwork and no technological integration. Buyers generally have to travel to trade shows, which is more often stressful events that eat up your budget, while the catalog buyers get at the trade shows are costly to print and distribute, and don't offer a two-way communication channel between buyers and vendors. Bonagora aims to help this by digitizing the wholesale home and living industry by offering a suite of innovative tools that help to unify traditional channels. Our first tool that we offer is the Marketplace, which is what we'll be exploring today. This is a useful tool for both buyers and vendors of Bonagora. So for vendors, this is a way to show their catalogs in a digital format on both web and mobile, allowing them to accelerate their sales while having the capability to manage relationships with their buyers, all on one platform. For buyers, the marketplace is essentially like entering a virtual trade show. You're given access to hundreds of vendors with over hundreds of thousands of products, all of which you can buy directly on Bonagora. This means that you have a uniform purchasing process for all of your different vendors, and in one login, Bonagora will allow you to manage all of your orders, even if they're from different vendors. Moreover, you can download your product data and import it into your shop system, which is a time saver. I'll be showing you how to do this very soon. And just briefly, I want to show you two more tools that we offer, just so you can get a broad picture of what Bonagora offers. We also have a point of sale app, which some of you might have seen if you've bought from one of our partners at a trade show. By digitizing the sales process, operational costs are reduced and a huge amount of time is saved. Finally, there's the back office, which is what vendors use to manage everything, from products, customers, and order data, all on Bonagora. So now that you have a better understanding of what Bonagora is, let's go through the marketplace and how to learn to get most out of this platform. So, now that you have a better understanding of Bonagora, we're going to learn first with the marketplace. We're going to discover all the vendors' collections and special features. First, let's go to the top left of the page, where we have the marketplace icon, which will get you back to this main page. Below that is the orders icon, which will take you to a page with all the orders quotes you've placed in the past. We'll explore this section in greater details in a few minutes. Next is the customer support icon, where you can view our tutorial videos and PDFs. Now this brings us to settings, which is where all of you should begin when first logging into Bonagora. This is essentially your online business card, and the more details you provide on here, the faster it'll be for vendors to grant you access to their showroom. So to update your profile, click on Company Profile on the left. Then the Edit Profile icon on the top right, and fill out as much information as possible, including phone numbers, business in general, tax ID, billing, and shipping addresses. This information will also be saved for future inquiries, quotes, and reordering processes. If at any point you'd like to change your password, go to Login Credentials here on the left and update your password. You can also add multiple login emails, which is useful if you have several email accounts. And finally, in settings, there's the team section, which is a great way if you have several buyers in your company and you'd like to have all of them use one Bonagora account. Additionally, this allows multiple team members to view your entire business account vendors of interest and order history all in one place. To add a team member, click the edit icon on the top right. Then scroll to the bottom, and you'll be able to add a team member here. The new member will then receive a confirmation email from Bonagora. Both admins and users can manage orders, but admins can edit the company profile and add new team members, whereas users cannot. So now that we've learned the basics of the icons, let's explore our main marketplace and search tools. First, select your sales region in the top menu. So if I'm a buyer in New York, I'd set it to North America. This essential feature will filter vendors who are not just based in your region, but also showcases vendors from all over the globe who can ship to your region. We are always adding new vendors from all over the globe in this feature, so please always refer to your sales region when entering our marketplace. You can customize your selection on here by going to the top left hand and using our filters, where you can start by displaying the showrooms you currently have access to. After that, you can search by categories, which is really useful if you're looking for a specific piece for your store. You can also search for specific styles to fit the design of your retail space or client's aesthetic. You can even search by trade show season for browsing and discovering your favorite vendors by location. Finally, you can search by product and vendor name in the search bar with the magnifying glass. If you'd like to ask us for a specific product you're looking for, or just have a question in general, click down here on the bottom right. This is the customer chat section, where you can get in touch with us directly if you ever have a question or you just want to stop by and say hi. Because Bonagora is meant for professional buyers and sellers only, you have to ask access before you can view a showroom of a vendor. The request access process is an important component since each vendor has their own criteria, and this navigates buyers to vendors who can actually ship to their region. The vendor of interest will get back to you within 24 hours, so you won't have to wait too long before you can start shopping in their showroom. I'd recommend requesting access to as many vendors as you'd like in your sales region. You'll be able to purchase from more catalogs. After, we'll be able to offer you more specific recommendations, which is another cool feature we offer for our buyers. As I mentioned earlier, you're going to need to request access to the showrooms before you can view the pieces. To request access to a vendor showroom, which is essentially like asking for a digital catalog, you have two options. I'll show you the quick way first. When you're on this main marketplace page, just find the vendor you want access and mouse over the vendor display and a key will appear. If you have access to the showroom, the key will be blue. And if you don't have access, or if you have a pending access request, the key will be gray. To request access, just click on the key and the vendor will receive a notification and they will personally approve of your request, which is why it's so important to update your profile. If you'd like some more information about the vendor before deciding if you'd like to request access, click on their showroom and you'll see a company profile, as well as more information about their terms and conditions. Here, you'll find info like shipping details, minimum purchase amount, and payment conditions. You can also click on the Request Access button on the top page of the showroom. Once the vendor has accepted this request, you'll receive an email, after which you're free to explore and order from their entire collection. Let's click the Home icon on the left-hand side, and now we're back in the main marketplace. Now, let's go to the Bonagora showroom, which is a test showroom that everyone has access to initially and is used for demo purposes. So to begin, you can sort and browse pieces using the sidebar on the right, where you can search for specific pieces by collections or by categories. Also keep in mind that the category filters are customized by the vendor themselves, so every showroom may have a slightly different layout. Below this, you'll be able to sort the marketplace by the most popular pieces, new arrivals, and by price. Finally, you'll be able to search for products by our color filter. If we go back to the top right corner, there's a search icon, which allows you to search for specific products by name or keyword. You can also search for up to 500 SKUs at once by switching the search function to SKU. So if you just copy the SKU references from your database and paste them into the search window, you'll be able to see them here all at once. If you have any SKUs that don't match our database, you'll be able to see exactly which ones are unmatched here in the middle. Let's now explore what happens when you hover over the picture of an item. You'll see three icons pop up. The first is a shopping cart, which, if you click, will allow you to choose a quantity to be directly added to your cart. Next is the collections icon, which is an incredibly helpful feature to assist you in preparing for your next seasons. When you click it, you'll see your existing collections. If I want to create a collection, I can do it directly from this window by writing the name down here and add new collection. Then just click Create and select the box of the collection you want to add the piece to. To view your collection, just go up to the top left and hit Collections in each showroom, where you'll see your updated collections. To view a specific collection, just click it, and then you'll be able to see all the pieces you've added, as well as change and edit the name of the collection, delete it entirely, move the pieces around, and also add them directly to your cart. Now, go back to the showroom. Let's just click Bonagora up here on the top left, and we'll return directly to the products. Now, the last icon is the Favorites feature, which simply allows you to favorite a piece and have it show up on your wish list, which is the same location as your collections. So when you see a piece that you like, such as a cherry, select the product by clicking it, which will bring you to the product page. You'll see an enlarged view of the product, along with the description of the product and details like the color, dimension, material, and weight of it. To see a more detailed view of the product, click on it and hold, which will zoom in and out, and you also click on the arrows to see different angles of the product. Down below that, you'll find a You May Also Like section, where you can scroll through to see similar products that the vendor sells. To add this specific item to your cart, you must first select the quantity and then click the Add to Cart button. You can hover over the icon here to learn more about the tiered pricings, where the vendor usually offers discounts, so the more you buy, the cheaper the price is. Now, let's add a few more items. If you want to add an item to your cart, just mouse over the product photo and a cart icon will appear. Simply select the quantity you'd like and then click Add to Cart. Let's explore the shopping cart now. You can view your shopping cart by clicking on the cart symbol in the top right corner. You'll be able to see all of the products you've added and also have the chance to add a note to a specific product. To do this, mouse over the product and you'll see a conversation bubble in the bottom right. Click on it and add a note to the vendor. For example, if you'd like to ask about the material or weight of a product. You can also use this area to delete a specific product, which you can do by going to the bottom right again and clicking this trash bin. And you can click the Clear Cart button on the bottom to clear the entire contents of the cart for this specific vendor. Now, let's go through the checkout process together. And just as a friendly reminder, please be sure to double check the terms section of the showroom to learn about the order quantities and other conditions. Okay, so next click Checkout on the top right, which will bring you to an overview page for your order. You can add your address, select your shipping details, and add an order note. If you've updated your profile before, this should be automatically filled out. After reviewing your order, you can request a quote by confirming and clicking here, where you'll be brought to a page where you can download a CSV or PDF file of your order details. The vendor will immediately receive a notification with your request and contact you directly with payment and shipping details. Now that we've placed an order, we can track the status of it and access the details of it by going to the left-hand sidebar and going to the Order section. And you'll see all the orders you've placed in the past. You can also filter your orders by vendor or time, which is helpful when you've been placing orders for a while on Bonagora. Let's now choose an order where you can see an overview of your order, all the products on the order, and the main profile of the vendor. If you'd like to make a change to your order, go to Products on the top here and click on Edit Order in the top right-hand corner. You can review the selection and make adjustments to the order by adding or deleting products and by adding item notes, just like how I showed you in the cart. Once you're done, save the selection and the vendor will then get in touch with you directly to finalize your order. Now, let's learn how to reorder specific products from your past orders. With Bonagora, you have the option to either duplicate an entire order in one click or to reorder specific products from your favorite vendors, which is super helpful and a huge time saver. To reorder a specific product, select an order and click on Products in the top menu up here, and hover your mouse below the price of the specific product that you'd like to reorder. Click on the cart that appears to add the product to your shopping cart, and when you're ready to repurchase, just click checkout, review your order, and confirm. To duplicate an entire order, go to the double paper icon in the top right-hand side. The order will automatically be added to your shopping cart. Bonagora also offers Insta product data and sales order download, which you can integrate easily into your existing online shop. In the top right, you'll see an arrow icon. Click it, and then choose which format you'd like to download: PDF, CSV, TSV, or XML. The data will automatically be downloaded to your computer and ready to view. And this would be the final step for your ordering process on Bonagora. Finally, with your Bonagora account, it also includes a subscription to our newsletter, which you should receive with your registered email address. This is a great way of getting updates on new vendors, features, seasonal trends, and special stories about our brands. In addition, you will also receive special promotions for discounted collections and special shipping deals. And please always feel free to reach out if you need any support while on our platform. Thank you again for taking the time and joining me for my first monthly webinar. I hope you feel more comfortable using this interactive and efficient tool in our company and in your company. I'd like to now open the floor for questions, so please use this chat box on your screen to write any questions you have for me.